Pokémon Festival of Champions is absolutely fire, bringing fans a truly memorable story set within the Pokémon universe that simply must be checked out. Today we will briefly introduce the festival to those who don't know what it is and who may want to join in, and then we will walk through the prologue together. So here we go. Hey everyone, it's Charles. How are you today? Did you enjoy yesterday's Indigo League badge breakdown bonanza? Ash really was a naughty boy back then, wasn't he? So we have been talking about the need for mature Pokemon stories on the channel quite a bit recently, and a couple days ago I put together a guide to the best official Pokemon materials that teen and adult fans should check out. Do take a gander at that video after if it sounds interesting, because today we will be turning our heads to what may be the best of the best when it comes to fan-made Pokemon stories. And let's not mince words, this is one of the best stories told in the Pokemon universe, unofficial or official. Period. Yes, it is time to talk about the Festival of Champions doujinshi by a fantastic manga artist known simply as Seijun. Our game plan for this video is to 1. Briefly introduce you to this brilliant concept, and 2. Read the prologue together to give you a taste of what it's all about. Well, with that said, as always, we are going to have a fun time, so kindly request your Machoke to cross-chop that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe for anime content minus the mouth breathing. And let's jump right in. To briefly explain the concept of Festival of Champions, which has slowly been drip-fed to us over the past decade by a total badass of an artist, Seijun, the manga draws on the key events of the Pokemon Red and Blue storyline, but fleshes out familiar events in incredible ways while also weaving its own unique tale that's centered on the struggles of Red, Green, and Blue, but brings various other key characters from Kanto and beyond into the limelight as well. We won't be touching on the plot details of the story today, but the main thrust of the Festival of Champions unfolds during a reimagining of the Indigo League conference that delivers absolutely epic battles chapter after chapter. But to me, the real meat of this story lies in the flashbacks that take us into the participants' pasts, flesh out their backstories, and show us how and why these characters have developed into who they are today, and also where they are heading from here on out. And let me tell you, the way the Pokemon themselves are developed is simply beyond anything I've seen in official content. It really is something else. Well, that is it for our very brief introduction to the Festival of Champions, so what do you think? Personally, I think it is a hot treat that you simply must check out. And with that said, turn down the lights and relax, because it is time to kick off our reading of the manga's prologue, to pique your tastes for what is to come in this exciting series. I'll be doing a rough translation from the original Japanese into English, with an emphasis on sounding natural in English. So while this isn't a polished final translation by any means, I reckon it sounds a bit more natural than most other translations that are out there, which are pretty good but don't seem to have been put together by someone who is a native speaker of English. Though kudos to the hardworking people who have put in the legwork to make this manga more accessible to more people. You are truly Pokemon heroes. Well, with that said, let us begin the Festival of Champions. Festival of Champions by Seijun. This is the path of boys who will become legends. Ever since we were young, we were always together, and we competed at everything. On tests, in terms of height, running speed, who knew the most Pokemon names, and who was the strongest in battle. Green is a nasty, antagonistic jerk. Huh, you don't even know something as simple as that? Baby. Red is a naive and annoying idiot. But he was the real deal when it came to Pokemon. I couldn't beat him when it came to either knowledge or battles. Even if I thought I'd caught up, before I knew it, he was already another step ahead. But no matter how many times I beat him, he'd just get right back up. People around me only ever think He's Professor Oak's grandson, so it's only natural that he's brilliant. Sometimes it makes me lose sight of who I really am, but without a doubt, he never doubts his own worth. I want to win. I don't want to lose to him. Southwestern Kanto, Pallet Town. Pikachu. Eevee. We barely pulled off a draw, but well done, Pikachu. Eevee, return. Hey, Green. Eevee fought really hard. At least tell him he did well. Could I really say that? What? Right now, him and I are feeling the same thing. We've still got a long way to go. Tying against you is unacceptable. Hey, where are you going? To Route 1. I want to arrive in Viridian City before sunset. The Pokémon League Indigo Conference is just a year away and you need to earn 8 badges to qualify. And I also have the Pokédex to work on. There's no time to fool around. The Pokémon League. Well, it's not an event that has anything to do with you. Green, our battle just now ended in a draw. So, let's settle it. Huh? We just finished battling. Well, at any rate, we'll both be traveling around Kanto, so before long, somewhere... No, that's not what I mean. What? We're going to settle things once and for all, right over there. Indigo Plateau Pokémon Stadium. When our journeys come to an end, let's finish everything there, on the ultimate stage. You, the league, don't you think you are out of your league? Ha, don't worry about us. We're heading out to travel, to get stronger, to take down the 8 gym leaders, to win the league, and to beat you. Without a doubt, the day will come when I stand at the top of all trainers. There you go again with your top of all trainers line. Shouldn't you wait until you can beat me at least once before you start talking like that, you baby? Stupid. Oof, you jerk. Don't just turn away all of a sudden like that. You're on. Huh? I'm telling you, I accept your challenge. 1 year from now, we'll settle things at the Pokémon League. That is, if you actually get good enough to qualify for the league in the first place. Ha! Same to you. Well, it's time to take the very first step of our adventure. Pika. 1 year later. Pika-pee. Huh? You're wondering what I'm thinking about? I was just thinking about the day we left Pallet Town. Just thinking a little. Northwestern Kanto, Indigo Plateau. And there you have it. The prologue to a truly excellent fan-made Pokemon story. I'll spare you my expanded thoughts on the manga because mostly I'm just curious to hear your thoughts on it, but I will say that I do think it does a great job of setting the tone for what is to follow. And what is to follow is an absolute blast of a manga. Well, if you enjoyed this and would like me to translate and read additional chapters, please do let me know. And if not, well, you can view the rest of the manga over on Seijune's Pixiv account. And of course, there are other translations of the manga available online that you can take a look for as well. And let me just say it one last time, I do think that this story is certainly worth checking out. But how about you? What do you think of Festival of Champions? What is your favorite story in the Pokemon universe, official or unofficial? And more specifically, do you have any fan-made favorites? I'm curious what you have to say. Well everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed this brief introduction to and short reading of Festival of Champions. Do take a look at any content on the channel that you have missed this week. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitter or Instagram, or both. Until next time, I hope you have a very healthy, happy, and safe day, and as always, let's chat.